Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Eason. To the paint. And Duren slams it in.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Outside Durant. This one for three. That one no good. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and Coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And finished off by Robinson.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Eason. Fires from deep. A second chance effort. It's stolen by Brown. It's Durant on the wing. Pass to Knueppel. No one near him. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
What I like about this young guy, Knueppel, is that he lets his game come to him, including when he takes shots.
Good on the triple.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Outside for Durant. Pass to Robinson. Back to KD. 6 to shoot. Over Eason. And it's Durant missing. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Curry. Duren a screen. And Stephen Curry gets the 3.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Outside Durant. Lets the 3 fly. Traps in the tray.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Braun. That is his first foul of the game. And Robinson comes to help. Stolen by Knueppel.
And you want to use the whole court, but you got to be careful with the long passes. Those are easier to pick off.
A nice shot by KD.
This is one of the best to ever do it. Simply stated, Durant is lethal from behind the arc, and the efficiency is incredible. Here's
Eason. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Shot clock at 5. It's Curry outside. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And talking to Con Knueppel, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Seattle.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Jacks up a 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Curry to end the run. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
41 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Durant. Here's the three. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Into the lineup for Seattle, number 14, Zach Edey.
Seattle leading by 3. Now Brown. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. KD, that's for 2. Offline from the top of the key. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Seattle ahead. They lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues. Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy. So that's his second foul. Not a big deal yet, but you certainly don't want to pick up that third.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Shoots the 3. Eason's shot is good. Eason's got 5.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
Pass to Durant. Lets it go with the 3. Oh, KD buries the 3.
Yeah, first quarter, he's dropped 2 threes. Now he has another to his credit.
They double team Curry. And a wide open look for Portis. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you, Kevin.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. KD a screen. Three-pointer. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
KD a screen. Beyond the arc. Durant hand delivers the transition bucket.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Indoors, it's an ongoing debate, but some believe that the game is better today than ever before. I think it is. What about you?
Well, Kevin, despite what you might hear from players from prior generations, I 100% agree with you. Each and every year, we seem to be setting a record for the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. The players have never been more skilled. We lean heavily into analytics. It's in a perfect place.
And again, Seattle with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Outside Curry. To the middle. Pass to Wiggins. With his first shot attempt. And he knocks down the jumper. Wiggins has got his first bucket of the night.
Terrific timing on that catch and shoot. Wiggins in complete command.
It's Durant on the wing. And another three for Seattle.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Outside Robinson. They double team Curry. Outside Portis. Edey with the steal. And here we go. Brown with it. Outside KD. Pass to Edey. Launches a 3. They get it back. Right side Durant. Looking for Edey. He gets it there.
I'll tell you, how about the playmaking from Kevin Durant? On time and on target with the pass.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Curry to the rim. Basket good. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Feels like he has played a little more under control here in the second.
Here's Brown. Here's Knipple. Buries it from 3-point range. Knipple's got 8 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
We spend so much time thinking about Stephen Curry's shooting ability and probably don't talk enough about how elite his handle is.
And Knipple now top of the key. A 3-pointer off the mark. Curry with it. Defended by Knipple. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Portis. Chalk up 2 there. Portis has got his second bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Brown. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Seattle. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his 3-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. And we'll be right back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Knipple. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort. Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Back to Brown. And Knipple now top of the key. Clock at 6. Buries the long-range jumper. Knipple's got 11 points.
A lights-out shooter. Opponents will learn quick. You have to guard Knipple tight, or he'll knock those down.
Coming onto the floor for Seattle.
Back to Curry.
Kevin Durant.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Curry on the wing. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Brown. And here's the fast break. The three. And that's good. Kevin Durant for free. Durant's got 24.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Pass to Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball. When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Curry with it. Guarded now by Durant. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Now, the leaping ability and wingspan of Andrew Wiggins is helping him dominate above the rim.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. They double him with Wiggins. Back to Durant. There's the 3. And Curry pulls it down.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, the NBA is cutthroat. All-star Kevin Durant said, you've got to build up that dislike for guys that you're competing against, and you can't be friends while you're on the court. It's a dog-eat-dog world, especially when you're at the level of greatness. You don't want anybody to take that thing you've got. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Brown. They double him with Wiggins. And stolen by Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the
yep.
flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. KD a screen. That one goes. Count it. Brown's got 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
2 points. That one goes.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Inside. After Duran. Outside Curry. Seattle grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Lets it go from deep. Robinson pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. .106 left to play here in the third. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Seattle. They lead by 14. Durant's shot is good.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
51 seconds left to play in the third.
3 seconds.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Eason's shot is good.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Durant in the corner. Durant drawing the double team. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Drains the three-pointer. KD's got 12 points now in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
In the corner, it's Eason. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
KD, that's for 2. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Seattle leads by 14. And right after
Team 46.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's Seattle with the ball. It's a 14-point game. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Mitchell outside. Pass to Robinson. Burks in the corner. And stolen by Wiggins. And that's Cotton Knueppel with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's Curry. Portis the screen. In the corner, it's Eason.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Pass to Knueppel. Down low. Here's Robinson. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Bobby Portis.
Team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Well, this is about unselfishness. Kevin Durant is a great scorer, but right now he's getting his teammates cooking.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Driving in. Robinson misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
No stopping Wiggins there. You have to respect his aggressiveness and fighting mentality.
The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star notches, but and of course a championship from that same season.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Portis the screen. Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Eason. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot.
3 points.
Eason's got 15 points here in the second half. They double him with Wiggins. Durant for 3. Now Brown. Here's Robinson. Defended by Portis. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Durant, no good. And the dunk by Eason.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Now Durant takes the three. The putback. The powerful flush by Durant.
Boy, his scoring has been a huge part of their success here. But this is not new, right? We come to expect this every night. But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Here's Robinson. Shoots the three. Robinson. Durant drawing the double team. There's a screen by Kamara. And the three misses.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Outside, Duren. Robinson outside. Here's Eason. Now Curry. Robinson there for the rebound. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Curry nails the triple.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
Outside, Durant. Drives to the hoop.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And that one is good.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Durant fires. Duren pulls it down.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And so it's Seattle winning this one, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but